Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Taurus for October 2024. I thank you, Spirit, for your likes, your subscribes. Okay. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. I thank you, Taurus, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Most of all, for showing up. Yeah, these cards are just flipping. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have Ace of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. So together they make a Seven of Swords. But here we have a victory. So we're overcoming. We're getting peace. We're finding truth. We're getting the truth. Truth is coming to us without even asking for it. It's just showing up, just like these cards. With the Seven of Cups, about confusion. So the truth about confusion, Taurus. Okay, the drama is coming in. Taurus. Queen of the deck, no cards jumped. It was straightforward shuffling. Here we have a few cards. So getting the messages now. Here we have the Devil. So, again, the truth coming. Truth coming about betrayal. Maybe your intuition is working with you, because we have the Emperor. Oh boy, somebody is really trying to control. Queen of Wands. Okay, Taurus. Looking like we have third-party situations happening. Seven of Wands. We're pushing back. We're standing up against. We're standing up to. Could be fire signs. Could be any sign. But because it is the Queen of Wands, could be just that solid determination to have control and taking that control of self-control for some. Again, it has to go black and white in some cases where, again, we have the Seven of Swords showing up. We have a second chance, and we have the Ten of Swords. So with the strength, and I'll read those other cards too. But just because I can't hold all of them, and then I just pushed down. I think it was the Eight of Cups. There it is. So somebody wants to leave. Again, walking away from betrayals, walking away from second chances with a particular Queen of Wands. If it is a third party, if it is a fire sign, we have the strength to walk away. We have the strength to work on, or to go to work, or we're holding back. We're dealing with a lot of concerns, dealing with money, dealing with unfair treatment. Again, with the Devil showing here with the Emperor, it's a lot of control. It's a lot of control. Could be mind games. It could be physical control where you work. Maybe you don't like the boss, or the boss is being overwhelming, over controlling, determined. Maybe you're working for a woman and maybe you're standing up to that boss. Could be. I mean, Taurus, you're busy. The cards just flew. And then they break away easily. So we have the Five of Wands with the King of Cups. And the Six of Pentacles. So again, King of Cups here is having that courage. Having that courage to face up to, stand up to, walk away from, looking for a new job for some of you. I know it has that connection to what I saw with Capricorn, where you're ready to take on, you're ready to move on in some cases, and have that self-control. Again, it keeps coming into self-control with that Emperor. Either you're working on yourself to leave a situation, a work environment, particular attitudes that you don't want to be around. You're getting the truth about particulars. You see, And in getting that truth, you're making your decisions to either leave or stand up to in some cases. Again, the devil is showing itself. So it's obsession here. And this card is just showing itself again with the Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So, oof, and then this card didn't lift off. Again, it's the devil. So the devil is showing up and sticking around. Control. Whether it is self-control. I keep getting that as a first response. Somebody holding back. Maybe you are. Maybe you are taking control of a situation. See, to move on and have a new beginning. Taking that control. Having that mindset of, I've had enough, I'm stepping up, I'm standing up, I'm being independent, that Queen of Wands. It is the time, man. This is what we're going through now. Cards are just, I can't help it. This deck is very strong for that. So we have the Magician, so you are making change. Oh, and I didn't say, when I was cleaning the deck, this 10 of Cups was the only card, and it was at the bottom of the deck. So the devil is still here at the bottom of the deck as an overall. So could be that you're going through a tough time. For some, not for everybody. And I'll say that because the way I'm feeling and reading into the devil, it is for that self-control. So tables are turning, whereas others were controlling your movement or your ability or your capability, or holding you back from showing or glowing in your performance at work, because I'm feeling really close to the work with all those pentacles. Manipulation. Having had or gone through quite a bit of it, you're coming around now in October to recognize and get the truth. And again, it could be, for some of you, it's in third-party situations. For some of you, it's a working situation. Others of you, small amounts where it is in the self-control, where you've overdone, and now you're pulling back, and you're saying, okay, I need to not do. I need to take care of me. You know, taking that self-control seriously. Taurus, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Most of all for showing up. And let's see. Oh, okay. And I thought I was ready to give a final shuffle. We have the 9 of Wands. So again, healing. And the Wheel of Fortune showing up with the Sun. So the guarantee of happiness with healing. So if you're worried about health, for some of you, again, it's connecting to that Capricorn with the devil, and then looking into the health. You're holding back, you're taking care, you're staying home, you're really pulling yourself into, or reining yourself, and you're looking at your addictions, you're looking at your obsessions, and you're working on that, you're healing, and it is the right time. Spirit is helping you with oh, and the deck just let go here. So we have the 10 of Swords, ending up of a cycle. Truth being told, you're going to get, again, it's saying the same thing as I said in the beginning. Truth is coming to you, whether you want it or not, it's coming. Taurus. Feeling a lot of energy with these cards. Lots and lots of energy. They're jumping today. Thank you, Spirit. Using an 8-card spread. It's brand new. As you see, the deck is a different one. It's the Crow deck that I'm using. And the 8-card spread is really about you and how you are dealing with, and what's going on with you. Like random selection of cards. And the first card is, it's an accumulation of what's been going on. So what you've been through is showing up as a an end point where from here you're moving forward. So this is what has taken place, the first card. And as we could see with all those messages that I was getting, it's dealing with truths, it's dealing with other people, what they have done, said, or how they've behaved with you has influenced you in the sense where you are pulling back, or you are pushing away, or you are standing up to. So what hasn't killed you is making you stronger, is coming from this card. The second card is relating to future. So the present moment, really, from a step off from where you've been and now where you are and where you're headed. So this would be the future card, in the sense where what you're looking forward to and what this has done to propel you in this card. The third card is what's hindering or helping you in where you're headed, and what has taken place here, and where you're planning to go here. So the third card is that it's either helping you or it's hindering you from the future, or within now, the moments that we're living now. The fourth card, I can't help but take it because it just popped out. Oh, and I looked at it too. That's not fair. Well, I'll show you now that I've turned it. It's the Nine of Wands, but it is the fourth card. So we'll come back to that. This is the deep, dark fears and hopes. And I don't know why I flipped it over. Just maybe because it was showing itself, and that natural instinct to look at it when it does show itself. So this is your subconscious. So we already know here that it is a healing, and it is in the positive. If it shows up to be the negative, it would be because of the other cards coming around it. But this is the subconscious. So what's going on deep down, underlying, and it is your hopes, your fears. It is what would be that trigger to, or what you've been triggered to, concerning what has happened here. And the fifth card is the grounding card. So what is supporting you, what is helping you to stand and deliver, or stand and move forward, or to just choose the right direction. This could come from within the self. This could come from other people or a particular person. It depends on how we see the cards showing when we turn them. And the sixth card, this is lessons learned. So in the past, and what has helped you or will be helping you now going toward the future, and how you've come to deal with what has happened here. And then the seventh card is outside forces, so other people or situations, circumstances, the environment in itself, spirit even, is the seventh card here. So how you deal with, or how you are being dealt with, or what is encouraging or discouraging, it depends, and we'll see when we turn it over. Again, this is the foundation card here, so it's a direct reflection off of who you're dealing with, or other people, situation, circumstance. And again, with what we've seen from shuffling the cards, we're looking at working environment as well as relationship. And then the final card is our possible outcome, our overall. Oh, the cards just split. I have to take a look. We have the Chariot. Okay, so being that I pulled it from between this card was above it. Spirit wants us to see the Chariot. We must remember that whatever this card is going to tell us, it is the will and the divine guidance of Spirit that is going to lead us to what would be a possible future or outcome to this reading. And we'll go right to the bottom of the deck, Taurus. We have the Four of Cups. So Again, that dissatisfaction that I don't want. It's needing to be healing. There's a healing. Again, we saw that with this card, just because I flipped it over. But we know that this is dissatisfaction. And if it is an overall, the general the general feeling of this reading is being dissatisfied, it is because something has taken place that has displeased you. And you're feeling that you're repeating a cycle. Well, we did see, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we saw the Ten of Swords. So we know that there's a cycle that's coming to an end or has ended. But you're feeling like you're starting up a new one. And it's more of the same. And you're not looking for that. You're not interested in that. Oh boy, you're looking for a proposal. You're looking for that magic, that momentum. And then we have this destiny with the stars, and you're feeling that your destiny is to keep moving. Oh boy, that's that dissatisfaction, like you're not happy with a proposal or an idea. You want something new. There's that innovation, that taking that step forward. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign. Then you have the Magician, so you're feeling like maybe you're being manipulated. Oh, you're looking to control. Again, with the Devil, we had the Devil really showing itself focused here on what would have taken place, where you've been having those dealings with, and now you're thinking that you need to pick up that momentum for some, and others of you are thinking that a proposal is being manipulated, or something in the beginning, because we have like two Magicians here. Because this is stepping forward and making a proposal. This is stepping forward and projecting what you want. So it's like it's a double here. So it could be, for some of you, it could be a very important decision that you have to really focus on, and to break away from this dissatisfaction. You've decided that you want to make things work in a different way. Again, coming back to the Devil, coming back to those swords, where the Seven of Swords kept showing itself and repeating, with the Devil showing at the same time. They were there together, not next to each other, but in the same flip. And this is where you're dissatisfied. You're kind of tired of having to fight off and deal with, and you're thinking that this is my destiny. This is what I have to keep doing. Is I have to keep leaving. I have to keep moving. I have to keep searching, and that endless search for someone who is solid and practical, and hoping that you will have, oh boy, hoping that you will have someone. Oh, look at that, Taurus. You're ready to walk off and find somebody else. Maybe you're feeling that you've been manipulated, and you're tired of that, and you want something real. You want someone who's practical. You're looking for an earth sign, or you're interested in an earth sign, or this is yourself. You're stepping up. You're deciding you're going on your own, because that Queen of Wands there was so determined. Again, there's a lot of messages on that side. Again, I saw where it could be your boss you're dealing with. It could be standing up to the boss, could be deciding to take responsibility, move on, that determination to move on, looking for someone who is practical, who will be a provider. Like you have a plan. You have a plan, and you're taking action on the plan because you're fed up with everything that you've been getting to date. Again, that's this card here. Okay, we won't go too far in, but it's because of what I'm seeing here. So we have the Eight of Swords coming in with the Four of Wands. So it's a very stubborn mindset, wanting to be married. That determination, again, with the Queen of Wands. You don't want to be alone. And this card, let go, Ace of Wands. New beginnings. Look at that. Wanting to start afresh. This is why you're fed up, and this is why you're manifesting. You want to take control, and you want to have that control. Again, that's self-control with the Devil. Needing to move on, thinking that you keep leaving situations that don't serve you. or that you have to, or that you've been doing it. You're feeling like it's a repetition now, that you keep having to walk away and search for something new. Now you want a new beginning again. Don't blame you, Taurus. But that's what's coming. That's what this October season is bringing. New beginnings for across the board. But it is in what circumstance is individual. It's different for everyone. You've walked away, or you want to walk away from something. You've found your peace, or at least you've come to make peace with this dissatisfaction. This is where you're healing. Again, with the 9, we know it's the 9 because I looked at it, but it is more of you've gone through it. You're recognizing the cup in this deck. We recognize the cup. We see the cup. We're okay. I'm going to reach for it. I'm going to make peace with all of what I've been through, and all of the people who have done what they've done. I'm just going to walk away from that. I'm going to allow for them to be who they are and accept that they are what they are. It's not easy, huh? As easily as I've said it, it's not easy to do that. And you've been through, this is where the self-control comes in. This is why I was seeing the devil as self-control. Small amounts of you have that manipulation happening here, but that is to be overcome because you recognized it, you've seen it. This is why I say we have the 2 magicians here. Whatever it is has been projected, you've seen it. It's not the first time. You've come around, you know, you've like, okay, yeah, I recognize that, and I recognize that, and I want something different. You're manifesting, and you're wanting your destiny to move on, or you're thinking that this is my destiny. I say thinking because of all the swords that came up earlier, and then here we have more swords. So moving on and moving on. It is feeling like destiny here. That you've had to move on. That you have moved on. That's where you've come to now. This is what's coming after. Now you're going to find that peace because the tower is, this moving on has brought the tower down on someone or something. And this is where your dissatisfaction is changing now because you have taken control. It's like taking back. It's like taking the cup and saying, okay, you know what, Spirit, you're giving me the cup, I'm going to take it. It is in the acceptance. It is in the acceptance of what has taken place that you realized that, oh, it's not worthy of me. It's what I've been getting. I've got a lot of it. And the manipulation that has taken place. Yes, I have a little friend with me and he's dreaming. He's dreaming his happy dreams, chasing squirrels probably, or playing with them because he's tiny. Sorry about that. I know you can hear him. Okay, so again, the tower. This is, again, the future. Huh? This is triggered here. This, what has taken place here. You moving on, moving off, accepting is bringing down a tower. It's bringing in change. It's just bringing in that needed change because Spirit is in control here. But because your mindset has changed, because you are accepting what has happened, everything changes now. And that is future. Huh? This is now, in the now. This is where you will reckon and see the change. Again, going back inside of the shuffling that I did with the devil and the 7 of swords and all that manipulation and 3, the Queen of Wands could be a third party. All of that is just falling apart now. It's a thing of the past, or it will be if it could, according to this card, it will be a thing of the past. There will be no more third parties if you have experienced that, or if you're feeling like that's all you're dealing with is third parties. That's finished. It's going to be finished if it's not finished already, depending on your timeline in this read. And here we have the 3 of Pentacles. So what has helped you or what has hindered you is all that threes, all those threes, being that you're dealing with other people that you're working with. And again, for some of you, this is a working situation, because that's what it started off with. Those messages were very strong in the sense of you're fed up. You're fed up with dealing with the way that you were dealing with people. Feeling that whatever teamwork wasn't really teamwork. You were feeling like it worked for a little while, but three became the four, you see? I mean, it's not pentacles here, but whatever work that you did, again, this is for those of you who are dealing with a working situation. It's not everybody. But concerning work, again, with the helping and the hindrance here, this card, it has brought you to the brink of, I don't want to work like this anymore. Because you have done the work, again, whatever it is that you did, brought you to the point where the tower must come down. This foundation, you recognize as, this isn't strong enough. This isn't where I want to stay. I want to change the company, or I want to work with different people, or I want to change the department if you don't leave the company in itself, if you see where I'm coming from. I mean, take it on the level that you're feeling it. If it is that you're reflecting on all the work that you've done, or the experiences that you've had with particular people, which is bringing you down instead of lifting you up, you're recognizing that now. That it's not worthy. It's not worthy. It's not what I want. And that's a good thing. Because when this shows up, it is a good thing. It's devastation on the offset, but it is for a reason. It is to clear the path so that you can move forward, spiral up, in other words. Then we come up to the fourth card, which is again that healing, that Nine of Wands, where you've come to see, I need to do something different. I need to stand on my own. Again, with that Queen of Wands, take it as it resonates. If it is that you are the Queen of Wands in this scenario, standing up to others and taking that step forward and being determined to have what I think here says, I need to leave because I need to take control of where I am and where I want to be and who I want to be with. I need to change the way I think, and I need to gather up my strength, see? In order to move on, in order to defend or protect or really make up the mind here, because it is where you, it's either you're saying I don't want the Two of Swords here, holding it back, or waiting for the right moment. And then we have the Nine of Swords, which is that concern, but then we have divine timing, the 9, 10, and 11 here. It's like getting an epiphany where you recognize what you've done and you're thinking, I need to get out of here. There's that. I need to get out of here. I need to leave and move on, because I need to focus on getting what I want. I need to focus on what is my future. I put the effort in and I want what I want, and my determination will bring me to the brink of where I need to walk away from whomever or whatever or wherever, because I need to take control and rise above and have that commitment, whether it is for work or for marriage, because you're setting your future up. When you become that, the King of Pentacles, you're setting yourself up for marriage in some cases, or for business, or for just higher levels of learning. You want to go to school, you want to graduate, because it's a celebration here. And with the King of Pentacles, it is in being in control. It is being that you stand and take responsibility. Again, being responsible so that you are marriage material for some of us. Because you want to prove yourself to whomever. In some cases, I mean, again, take it as it resonates. There's a lot of messages in here that fluctuate between work and marriage, that fluctuate between self-recognition and elevation of the self, and finding that peace within, because this is what it is all about. When you make that peace, which is what this card really represents, is because you've accepted all of what you didn't want, all of the things that kept coming back as the same. Finally, you lift your head in this deck. You lift the head and you see the cup that Spirit is giving you. And you go, well, if Spirit is giving it to me, then logic dictates that I should take it. And there it is. Spirit gives you that cup and you have your epiphany. You have that a great idea. You have that enthusiasm, that nourishment, that spiritual nourishment to make you move forward, because you lifted your head and you said, okay, Spirit, you're giving it to me, I'm taking it. And then you have everything that you need. Fulfilling the destiny. Moving on to find that which you keep searching for. You will find it. You'll find it within. You'll find it because you're determined. You'll find it because you're practical. You want more. And that wanting more will bring you more, because you're going from page to king, stepping up again. And then that brings you into another level where the Four of Wands shows up. So you see where I'm coming from, Taurus? On whatever level you are spiraling up from, you're going upwards. You're not going down. With this Tower, Spirit is paving the way for you. And here we have making that decision. Now for some of you it is for marriage, because we have the King of Pentacles with the Four of Wands, you see, which becomes the Six of Wands, and it's a victory because you are deciding and you are determined to change the mindset. You have the courage, or you're dealing with a Leo or a Scorpio. You have the determination, or you're dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or you're just taking on that determination to, I'm doing my own, I'm going on my own, because of the Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups. I don't want any more of this, what you've given me or what I've been exposed to, making my peace with it and moving on. Because you have that within the self, that self-respect. You're maintaining it. You're standing up for who you are, what you believe in. You're not faltering. You're not lowering your standards, is the word I want to say here. You're holding back from belittling or just stooping to a lower level. You're holding back from all of that. You're rising above. That's the Seven of Wands there. Making a real huge decision here. I'm moving on. I'm healing. Again, dealing with fire signs, or you're just taking on the attributes. There's a lot of energy moving through here. This read is very, very energetic. It's very, very passionate in the sense where it's self-devotion, it's self-control, it's rising above. It's very, very powerful. And then we have the Sixth card, which is lessons learned. So seeing the value in what it is that you've gone through. Remember, the helping and the hindrance here. I see these two cards here. They're working together in this read, because this is holding back and recognizing the value. Again, this is Pentacles, huh? So it is knowing what you really want. in a relationship, regardless of where it is, if it is a working relationship or personal, romantic, friendship, or just with the colleagues, you're looking for the value. It's as if, because you know what is precious. You know what is precious here. I'm feeling like you're connected to the Capricorn-Reid because of these pentacles. I mean, it's true, we don't have a lot of pentacles here now, but the shuffle brought out a lot of that. And the swords too. So it's not just to say you're dealing with fire signs, air signs, earth signs, water signs. No, it is how you view. And this is the lesson on viewing the value. Again, seeing that cup for what it is really worth. Double fours here. Again, I said it was very powerful. Now it's really waving that wand. For the Magician, it's really waving that wand. It's being able to determine and define your destiny and say, I am changing my destiny because I'm moving away from what no longer serves me. That is the lesson. That is a huge lesson that you have come through, which has brought you to making peace with all of what is, I don't want any more of. All of what has repeated itself over and over. That you just, I can't deal with this anymore, Spirit. You made peace with that. You've come to recognize what has been done in the past has brought you to that peaceful mindset that you know what is valuable to you. And when this tower comes down, it is not falling on you. This is clearing the path for you. Outside forces, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune came right back. We had it earlier. And again, this is the luck factor. So, spiraling up. Your doors are opening. Good is coming. What you want. Again, having the King of Pentacles is what you embody. And this is the boss in himself. You become that. Whether you're working under other people or not, it's not the physical or the literal aspect of the King of Pentacles. It is how you view you. How you view what is precious to you. What you have done, with whom you have done. You see? That is the value here. Keep stressing that. I feel like I have to. The healing, this deep dark, you see, this I don't trust is the fear. I don't trust other people. I don't trust that they have my back. Well, you had reason because of all those swords that we saw flowing through. I mean, the tarot is just confirming that what you're going through, what you've been through, and what you're afraid of is real. It's not just a mind thing here. It's where I was in other readings, I say it's all in the mind, but this is not in the mind. This is experience. These are the wands. What has been in the mind is how you were thinking, the changing of the mindset. Again, we saw that with the Eight of Swords. I just had it here. You see? That Eight of Swords. And again, I pull back the Four because the Fours are bringing in all the balance. The Fours are bringing in that elevation. Again, the healing of emotions. That emotional balance that you're finding when you take the cup. This passionate balance where your experiences, you're coming in with another, you're on the same level with another, you found someone or you're looking for someone, because that comes after the Eight of Cups, where you're leaving a situation, taking the responsibility, and then finding another, meeting up with another, celebrating with another. Even if it is with yourself. Anyway, I say anyways, where I place the card. Sorry, Taurus. It's very strong here. This card, again, I had to flip it before we even turn the cards, and again, I think it's because it is the 9. This is where I don't trust. The fear is in the not trusting, but the hope is in that you are able to continue. You have that. You have it within you to move on. You have it within you to find that next person, if it is you're looking for that connection to marry. The job, if it is you're looking for work, if it is that you want to change where you work, whatever it is that you want to see change in your life, or you want to make happen, you have it within you. Spirit is letting you know that from the get-go. We know that this was this card before any of the cards, so it was a reason. Spirit wants you to remember that you have it within you, and in the hopes that you will heal. If it is that you want to heal a relationship, for some, it is possible, because you have to choose. You have to make that decision. Again, it is more ones, and the 9 becomes the 11. And we've seen it. This is not the first time I see the 9 becoming the 11. It is divine guidance to bring us to victory, to bring us to what you've merited. Again, Spirit is clearing the path for you so that you could be brought up to the highest point. The world card is everything. It is just desserts. Go in from the 4, where you're feeling like I keep getting the same. It's nothing working for me. I keep getting betrayed, or I keep being lied to, or I keep getting into the drama of third parties. I mean, that's what we saw at the beginning. To come now, to see that all that is done with. That's what I said at the beginning. That's over with. The Tower is going to take all that away, and you're going to get what you deserve. And what you deserve is very good, because you know what the value of what you've done, whatever effort you or other people have put in, you are recognizing it, and you will be recognized for it, because you have learned what is valuable, or to see the value in others, to see the value in what you do, in what others have done, or what others do. Taurus, beautiful read, very strong, very powerful in the sense of change, where you're finding the peace. You have found peace. You've been through enough that you are given this peace. You're able to reach for it. Let's take an oracle message, and you're able to take that cup from Spirit, where it was difficult. It was difficult in the past to take that cup, where you just kept getting the same. Every time you say, okay, we'll try. And now it's not going to be like that anymore. Jupiter, outside forces, spirits guiding you, opening up all the doors for you, for the world. You're going to have everything that you need. Have it. And I see the peace card. I know I saw it when I cut it. Again, it's peace. Peaceful times. Making peace. Others probably want to make peace with you. You're making peace with others. Tower is coming. Big change. Major change. Thank you, Spirit. What's the oracle message for Taurus for October 2024? I couldn't say it in another word. Blessed. You are blessed because you have learned what is valuable. You've been through a lot, Taurus, and you yourself know. The wheel is turning for you now, in your favor. Let's see, blessed. And then we have the 44, the thinker. Again, you could be dealing with air signs, or you are just your thinking process is where you're finding your peace. The 22, so 21, again, 21 is the world, huh? So it's a repetition here, coming around. 21 would have been cleaning it up, so you were dealing with it, the people that you were working with, accepting what is, accepting what you didn't want, you were taking it anyway, cleaning it up. All right, let's see. 22. How am I going forward? It's going back here. And then right after is blessed card. Well, I mean, peace. You're going from blessed into peace, and you're going from peace into blessed. Okay, so let's see what it says here. The 22, something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected, grace that is an unforeseen gift from Spirit. Wow. It's like you didn't expect it, but because you accepted it, it's just coming to you now. You see, paying forward is what you've been doing, eh? And now it's coming back to you when you least expect it. It's coming back to you. All right, let's see the relationship on this one. Because for some of you, it is about going into relationship, and others of you, it is how you relate to others where you work. So it is about relationships. You are moving toward a deepening of intimacy in a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection. This union, blessed by the divine, will bring transformation and beauty to the world. This is also a sign that, even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and Spirit. Again, with what you've learned, huh? The value of what you've learned. With this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life. So just know that Spirit has blessed you for what you've gone through. You've made peace. You've accepted. You have learned what is valuable. Let's see the thinker, just because it's jumping at me. The 44. Again, it represents an 8, so it goes around, comes around. So what you've done is coming back to you. You see, paying forward, yeah? 44 is the thinker, strategy, being analytical and logical. All those swords. Remember, we saw a bunch of swords coming into the beginning of this read. You want to go back and listen, and then come back and listen to this read, the reading off of the 44. I'm going to look at the protection on that. You might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place. But trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest, do something creative, exercise or meditate. Soon you'll come to your senses, and an aha moment will bring you clarity. And I did talk about epiphanies. So you might want to go back and see the beginning before all the chaotic cards, all the drama that was coming. That's what this is representing. And then come back and listen to this little segment at the end. And on that note, Taurus, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.